Welcome back to Materia Girls. I'm Luna.
And I am MJ. Welcome. Do you like how I, flicked my tongue, right as you were starting to say that? Just scraping it over the teeth a little bit.
All right.
Baby. Babies. Oh. Look at his eyes. He's like... his eyes. Oh my god.
It's like he looks like he's looking at you.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Guillermo. Hi. I wish Schmidt was still here. We could make them look at each other and talk.
Oh,
but Schmidt has left.
Stretches.
Schmidt has left the building right now. She is I don't know where she is, but she's just not on the desk anymore.
His little teeth.
Look at his face. Look at his eyes. He's like, help me. Send help. Oh my goodness.
So anyway.
Hi guys. Yeah. Welcome back.
Just gawking over my cat. Wow. Welcome back to Materia Girls episode 3 with MJ and Luna. I'm Luna.
I'm MJ.
And today we are filming the 3rd episode, but it's been a couple weeks, so I feel like we have a lot to discuss.
We do. We have quite a bit to catch up on because it's been two weeks, maybe 2.5 weeks at least. So we got some stuff to talk about because literally, I mean, I talk to you all the time, but I have tried to save some things to talk about with you. So
I think I probably have already said most of these things to you, but I'm going to say them again.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I also it's like 9 a.m. for me. So it's Good Morning America with Luna today.
Oh my goodness.
I just woke up maybe 45 minutes ago. Yeah, about an hour ago. And I was in the bathroom, trying to make myself not look like I'm exhausted. And because I'm not exhausted, I just look like it. But I was trying to think of all the things that have happened in the past couple of weeks that I want to talk about, and I was like, oh my god, it's been so long since we've talked.
It has.
Since we talked on the podcast, I was like, wait a minute, so much has happened. I don't even know everything that I want to talk about. It probably is too much.
Yeah,
I could probably talk for hours on my own.
I was gonna say this episode could definitely be a full what happened in the past 2-3 weeks episode. But we'll
do our best not to talk your ears off forever.
Yeah, we'll
Except
try.
I guess that's literally why you're here.
Yes, to hear about what's going on.
Talking about a life, I guess, in general. So,
oh my goodness.
How has you did a lot in the past couple weeks? A lot. Yeah, and I mean, you did too. We both went on little trips, right? Yeah. Yep.
So pretty much. I went to Disney World for pretty much.
As you're wearing your Disney garb. Jess has her Disney World shirt on, or Disney, I guess. Disneyland. Yeah. Oh yeah,
this is the one I got with you. But
I remember, super cute. Oh, I saw something at the store the other day that reminded me of you. I might get it for you. Anyway, that's all I'm saying.
Anyway, I'm stopping before I tell you what I'm gonna get you.
Yeah.
But I went to Disney World with my husband and my husband's fam. This was mainly a trip for our niece. She's about to turn 3, and this was her first,
oh my gosh,
Disney trip, let alone, I mean, kind of a big trip in general. And at that age, they're just experiencing all the little things, and they think all the characters are real. I mean, the characters are real. I mean, they are real. But
it's okay. Ollie won't be able to listen to this podcast for many, many years.
No, I know, right? So they all to see all the characters that you love as a small child and as adults. There are Disney adults. I love Disney as well. I am very much a Disney adult, so I love all the characters as well. But it was just so sweet to see her. Some characters were good. And some were holy crap, I'm scared of that character.
Yeah.
She loved most of the real like the princesses, like the people that are people. So she was very happy about that. She met like Anna and Elsa, and she loved that. But she also, the first day we got there, she literally loves Olaf, right? She loves Olaf. Mm-hmm. Well, you know, in the movie, Olaf is literally like
small,
this big, right?
Yeah.
He's not that small in the real world. He is literally like 7 feet tall and ginormous. So she like turned the corner and saw him, and like just, that was one of the character interactions that did not work out because I think he was huge, you know?
Yeah.
It was.
Did she like cry?
Yeah,
she wasn't interested.
Yeah. My brother-in-law picked her up and like went in there with her. Obviously, it's not like, yeah, she wasn't in there by herself, but like,
go
try
3-year-old
go
child.
go. But like he tried. You know, we all tried to like calm her, but she was just kind of like shy and like,
yeah,
I don't know. It wasn't full meltdowns, but it's definitely some whining and stuff like that, which is okay. It's fine. We tried.
I would have had a meltdown, so I don't blame her.
Yeah, yeah. So a lot of the characters that are in costumes like that, she loved Minnie, but the rest of the ones in, you know, costumes were a little like sussy for her.
In their fursuits.
Yeah, in their fursuits, like a giant mouse. I don't.
A little bit sus.
Yeah, she's a little sussy about them, but it was a lot of fun. It was a shorter trip, but it was like, I don't know. It was just fun to experience that with her and just.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, that's super fun.
Because it was even fun for me. I couldn't really ride much, which is, you know, but Disney is one of those places that you don't need to ride things. It's just like an experience. So like, obviously being 7 months pregnant, I couldn't ride a bunch of the stuff that I would have normally have gone on, but it was still fun and just, it was a good time.
Yeah,
it was a good time. Yeah, but you went what, to LA? You went on a little trip?
Yeah. Yep. It was crazy. So like, how hot was it in Florida?
So it got up to in the 90s plus the humidity, so it was probably mid 90s. It was hot.
Yeah.
It was hot.
So we drove down to LA, and it was the first time that we took Oni like on a road trip with us because he's a puppy. And he did really good in the car. I was so proud of him. He did such a good job with the other dogs, and like, he had a really good time. I'm really proud of my dog.
So proud of him.
I really am though, because he's a rascal. He's really like, he is like a little asshole, but like, he is a good dog. I just have to deal with him all the time. So
yeah.
Sometimes I'm the one who sees all the negative about this little motherfricker.
This little.
But yeah, so on the way down, they were having a really, really big heat wave. Actually, the heat wave was like all over the country, I think. All over the, I don't know. Fernando was trying to convince me that it was all over the world, and I was like, I don't think that's how heat waves work, no. But okay.
Maybe all over the country, yeah.
Yeah, and it was 117 degrees whenever we were driving.
Wait, like feels like 117 or like solid 117?
It was 117 degrees where I was driving to like get to LA. Oh. And in LA it was about 105. And my car overheated twice on the way down.
Oh no.
And like, we're in the middle of nowhere. So like, you can either drive down the coast, which takes about an extra hour to get to LA. Yeah. So we always go inland, save an hour, obviously. Why wouldn't we? So we always go inland, and then you just take one road. It goes all the way to LA. There's really only like 2 roads out here. There's like the 1 and the 5. Yes. You only get like 2 main highways like to go up all of California pretty much. Mm-hmm. I mean, it splits off into other roads and stuff, but you know. So we took the 5, and whenever your car overheats, or if your engine starts getting too hot, clearly there's something wrong. And there is something wrong with my car. None of the fans are working, apparently, in the front of my car, which is like they cool the car.
Yeah.
You know, so neither of the fans are working. One of them is like completely detached, and the other one's just like slowly sputtering in a circle. So
Jeez.
for whenever I'm driving here, it's fine because my engine doesn't need to be cooled because it's not 117 degrees.
Yeah.
When I'm driving 117 degrees, all that's happening is just like hot 117 degree air is just like going straight into my engine, and nothing is cooling the engine. So what you have to do is you have to blast the heat like as hot as it goes.
Yeah.
You have to blast the heat and open your windows, obviously, because you don't want to be like breathing in that air.
Yeah.
So you have to blast the heat, open your windows. It's 117 degrees outside, and you're in the middle of the desert. Okay?
In the desert.
Like, we're gonna die out here. My dog is in the back. Like, this first time, like, driving, like, multiple hours. Well, other than whatever, he was, like, a baby. And, like, Odie's in the back, and he's just like, I'm like, we're all gonna die out here. Like, literally, I'm, like, shaking. I'm like, frick, we still have, like, 5 hours left.
Oh, my gosh.
And then we almost got to LA. We were almost there. We're like an hour away from LA, but there's like this mountain that you have to like go over to get into LA.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my car just couldn't handle it. So we stopped and we waited until sunset because we thought it would cool down. It was still 110 degrees after the sunset. Like, we did get there eventually. My car continued to overheat like multiple times while we were in LA. And it was just so hot. It was so hot. We swam, we drank, we made food, but like it was so hot that it was like unbearable. Like whenever we were down there, I was like, I never ever want to come back here ever again.
Never, ever, 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 ever.
Which is not true. LA is not usually that hot.
Yeah.
They were having like a crazy heat wave, and we just so happened to go during the heat wave.
Yeah.
And we really should have just like waited 1 week, you know? It would have been way better. But it was just so just like leaving the house whenever we're in LA was like disgustingly hot.
Yeah.
Like I had butt sweat the whole entire time.
We love the butt
Every
sweat.
single place we went, I would sit down and then whenever I would get up, it would be like, you know, whenever you get off the seat.
Yeah. Yeah. That was kind of like how it was in Florida. I mean, I just wore black shorts, like bike shorts the entire time to hide that. Because I was like, it's going to be humid because, you know, it's Florida. But yeah, that was like every time we rode the bus, like I would get up out of the seat and there's just like a little like sweat,
you can, like, see, like,
sweat spot. And I'm like, that's
your butt.
so gross. But oh well, it's Florida. Like everybody's sweating.
Yeah, everybody's got swamp ass. Yeah. So, you know, understandable. But yeah, no, the trip to LA was lovely because, you know, we got to see Fernando's family and some of his friends. And they're amazing and I love them. And we always have a good time with them. But like, you know, it was good in many ways, but like also it was way too hot. We should have waited. We should have just like gone another time.
Mm-hmm.
But it was still enjoyable. It was definitely an adventure. Yeah. I think my car needs a little bit of help now though. So.
Might need, you know, take a break.
Yeah. No, it's running fine. It doesn't overheat. It's just because the fans were not working, and I don't want to even think about having to replace them right now. Oh, I don't want to know.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, at least you had a good time because even though you swam, was like the pool like refreshing, or was it just like
it was
going into like bath water?
Okay. Yeah. So it was definitely like warmer than it usually is, but it was still comfortable. Like it was like I got in and I was like, ooh. You know, ooh.
Ooh.
You know, whenever you get into a certain level, you're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, it's cold. But like, no, it felt good. And yeah, the thing about LA is that it's usually not humid, and it was humid. It was definitely humid, like way more than normal. So that, of course, made it way more uncomfortable because it's already 105 degrees. Oh, here comes.
Oh, I was going to say, I think I hear something. Is it trash time?
Excuse me?
Is it gone?
I can't. No, they're out there.
Oh.
They're definitely out there. Oni's crying. The trash man's here.
This is
Calcifer.
yeah.
Show your
This is
face.
the segment of our podcast called Trash Time.
We are sponsored by Green Waste. Recycle, reduce, reuse, recycle. Just kidding, sponsor us. That would be cool.
Yeah. Actually, I know I'm just kidding right now, but wait a second. Our first sponsor is a recycle company.
Dude, I would be so down for that.
Yeah. I'll take it, right?
But yeah, trip to LA was an adventure.
That's
it was
good.
an adventure. I don't really know what else to say about it. We had a good time.
No, that's good.
I had some French toast that was like stuffed with cream cheese and strawberries. Oh my God. It was the craziest thing I've ever eaten. It was so good.
Oh,
it was so good. It was stupid good. We also had like matcha pancakes. We had, what else do we have? Oh, there was like a Nutella French toast.
Oh my Lord.
I never eat like sweet breakfast. I know that you like pancakes and stuff like that.
Yeah, I like a good French toast as well.
See, you like French toast.
Yeah.
I know that about you. I like savory breakfast. So I'm like the opposite. It's not like I don't like sweet breakfast, but I know that whenever I eat sweet breakfast, I think it's just my blood sugar. It's just way off balance the whole day. Like if I eat sugar like first thing in the morning, like I cannot function for the rest of the day. It does not work for me.
Yeah, if you just have a nice little like fruit compote with some cream cheese or vanilla, whatever on top of the French toast, just a dash. Like don't like mound it on there, just a little.
I would mound it on there.
Yeah, I mean.
I'm mounding it.
Don't mound it on there.
I would put Nutella on my French toast for sure.
Yes, but just a nice helping of that, and then like bacon on the side. Like I'm set. Like that's my kind of breakfast. I really do enjoy it. I mean, I like eggs, and I like it's fine, I guess. But
my favorite breakfast is eggs Benedict. Oh
yeah, yes, you do.
The hollandaise. Who doesn't love hollandaise?
That's what I was gonna say.
So weird, but it's so good.
You love the hollandaise sauce. That's for sure.
It's just like butter and egg yolk.
Yeah.
It's like so disgusting and so weird.
Good.
And it's so good. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It's just so good.
Yeah.
Fernando's brother like ordered like a side of hollandaise, and I was like, it's my type of man right
there. So we both had great trips. Yeah, because obviously Disney was great. Food was great at Disney too. Like, holy shit. So I'm glad.
Did you have anything in particular that was like, tell everybody about this. You have to get this the next time you go to Disney World.
So definitely, if you have the chance, go to Topolino's Terrace, which is at the Riviera Resort in Disney World. Their breakfast is banging. It's so good. It was so good.
What did you have? French toast? She did.
That wasn't the French toast. It was pancakes, but still. Okay. But they were like light and fluffy, and they weren't like heavy pancakes. Like I'm not a big fan of like the heavy, where you feel stuffed afterwards. They need to be light and fluffy. But it was delicious. All the food that we had at Disney was great. But if you have a chance. That's a great restaurant, and it's newer. And there's characters there, if you're into that, for breakfast. So,
yeah, if you have a small child, or if you are just a small child in an adult's body.
Yeah.
Maybe you would really enjoy that. I feel like I'm like just starting to blend into the background.
Just blend into the door.
Like, disappear.
So pale.
I'm really not even that pale. That's the weirdest thing is like my webcam really makes me look so pale. Like I'm not even that pale. Like it's just
happening like that.
It just always says that. I also dyed my hair like darker.
Yeah, I thought it looked darker for sure.
Yeah,
looks good.
I've been dyeing it brown. Thank you. I've been dyeing it brown. Like I dyed it brown twice now since my hair was purple.
Mm-hmm.
And it just fades so fast even though I'm using like a permanent hair dye. I think it's semi-permanent. I don't know.
But they claim it's permanent?
Well, semi-permanent hair dyes aren't really supposed to fade. They're like pretty much permanent.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it might even be permanent. I don't know. But it's definitely not supposed to fade. Like, it's not supposed to fade.
Yeah.
And they keep fading so much because my hair was, like, lightened, like, a lot. Mm-hmm. So I keep having to re-dye my hair. Well, this is the third time now. But I went a little bit darker this time. I was like, you know what? It's the fall.
Yes.
I've been thinking about it. Like, I was like, should I dye my hair black? And then I was like, no, I'm going to regret that. So it pretty much is black, though. Like,
it's really dark. But
you can see, like, in the roots that it's brown. You know, it's definitely brown because that's where, like, the light's hitting it. But I think it looks good. I think it makes me look a lot more pale, though, for sure.
I mean, maybe, yeah. Dark hair might do that. But it looks good. I like it. But speaking of that, happy fall. Today's the first day of fall.
Today is the first day. Cheers.
God.
Spice latte.
Yes.
There's a hair in it.
It's just a cat hair.
No, it's an Oni hair.
Oh, well, one of them. You know you've probably ingested so much of that, so.
That's true, yeah. It really doesn't matter.
Like, when you own animals, I'm just like, whether I see it or not, obviously if I see it, you know, you pick it out. But, like, honestly, the amount of animal hair we're ingesting, it's probably time to accept it. It's gross to think about, but, like, you just gotta accept it. Because you...
Probably not just hair.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to think about that. Poop.
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 It's true, though.
It's true, yeah.
True. Dude, no way. I go in my bed and, like, I clean, like, off the bed every day. And it is covered in Oni's hair. Oni doesn't even go in my bed. Like, literally, he started shedding.
Oh.
Like, whenever he was a baby puppy, he did not shed.
Yeah. Now he does.
There are little black hairs all over my house. Every day I vacuum the whole house. Every day there's, like, a thin layer of Oni all over my house. But I'll, like, clean off the bed every day. And I find little freaking cat litters.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, little.
Was I laying on that?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I've been sleeping on your poop.
It's true though, because, like, they'll literally go to the bathroom whenever, because we don't know all the time when they go to the bathroom, and then it could be in the middle of the night and they come back into bed and they just track litter, because on my nightstand, like, she'll hop up on the nightstand too and then come into the bed. I'll find, like, little cat litters, little pearls. Just
well, you have, like, the healthy cat litter, right?
Yeah, I have pretty litter, and it's like crystals, like little crystals. So it's like it's not like the clay or the whatever they call it, the regular cat
clay.
litter. Yeah,
the regular one is clay, and then there's also one that's made out of, like, it's kind of like, I want to say it's like hay, but it's like little pellets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that one, but it's so stinky. I had to stop using it.
Yeah, pretty litter's nice because it tracks your cat's health, but but it does. Yeah, it still gets stuck in their paws a little bit, and then they track little white crystals all over the place. Which, I mean, it does look less gross, but it still is like, you just pooped and now you're in bed.
I mean, same.
Whatever, so. You know, we all just poop and then go to bed anyway.
We really can't blame them, you know. Let them live their lives.
Exactly. But
yeah, I don't even know how we got on this tangent.
I can't remember either. We were talking about fall.
Oh yeah, it's the first day of fall.
Yeah.
How do we get into cat litter?
Yeah, because you were like, cheers, hot, and then you're like, there's a hair in my cup. There we go. Okay,
yeah,
we're good.
And then we started talking about cat poop. So, you know, welcome to the podcast. So yeah, it is officially the first day of fall.
Yay!
I think that we talked about this in either the first episode or the second episode. I was like, oh, it's fall now, because it was the beginning of September.
Yeah.
And that means that was 22 days ago.
Wow.
I think it was the first day of September. So it is the first day of fall, officially. It's 22nd of September. And you guys probably won't hear this for another month. So It'll already be Halloween.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is actually some other things that I did was in the past couple weeks is I decorated my house a little bit because I got all my fall decor out, which was like 5 things, which I was kind of disappointed about. I was like, man, I really thought that I had more than this.
Yeah.
But yeah, we put up some little fall things. I got some pumpkins for my front stoop.
Nice.
And now it's time to decorate for Halloween.
Yeah, I got my fall stuff out. I think it was like 2 weeks ago or something. I got it out a little early, just a little early. But that was because
that's like whenever I did mine too.
Yeah.
Well, maybe like last week.
Yeah. So, but I was just ready. I'm ready for fall, and now it's actually fall, so everything fits. And yeah, we got the Halloween stuff out. Some Halloween stuff. We don't have that many like things for Halloween, but I gotta get a pumpkin, put it on my front porch or something.
Yeah, I got a really pretty one. Well, I got two. I got like an orange one, and then we got like this wide pumpkin. It's just like wider and flatter, and it has like green and orange stripes. It's really pretty.
That is pretty. I gotta get
just 30-year-old things.
just adult things. The pumpkins I got are so pretty. They're so cute. I just gotta tell you.
Let me tell you about this pumpkin that I got. But actually, I love the pumpkin.
Yeah.
It brings me joy.
But these things bring us joy. So fall weather and decorating for that season is just the best thing ever. So I didn't tell you this yet. Well, I told you part of it. But anyway, so I went to the doctor yesterday.
Wait, let's do a little intro.
Oh, okay.
The baby update with MJ.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to reflect on that the next time because I'm not gonna remember how I said that.
Gosh. Perfect. All right. Nice segue. All right. So yeah, I had an appointment yesterday, which was for the glucose test, which if you don't know what that is, they basically make you drink this little bottle of like massive sugary water.
Oh, you did this a couple months ago or like a month ago, right?
No. I thought I was going to do it like a month ago, but
and then it wasn't that. You're right.
It wasn't that. Yeah. Okay. It wasn't that. I thought it was supposed to be that, but it wasn't. So yeah, yesterday I had to drink like this little thing of sugar essentially, and it really like people are like, oh, it's so bad. It really wasn't that bad. It tasted like like what?
Kool-Aid?
Like yeah, like high C. You know, like but like super like it's super sweet. But it wasn't.
People just like to complain about literally anything that they can complain about. Like, oh no, I had to drink a cup of sugar water. I'm so upset.
Oh. Like, yeah, it really wasn't. It really wasn't that bad. I thought people were hyping it up that it was going to be really bad, but it wasn't. So anyway, so I drank that, and then I had to go in and get my blood drawn, like literally an hour later. So I got my blood drawn, and then I got the Tdap booster because I needed it anyway because I think mine like I needed to be up to date. I think mine like expired last year or something like that. So I needed to get it anyway just for myself, but also you get it every pregnancy for your baby. So I got that. So I got poked a bunch of times yesterday.
What is Tdap?
Huh?
I have it in my mouth. What is Tdap?
So it's like tetanus, diphtheria, pertussis.
Oh. There's just multiple vaccines in one.
It's like the one you have to get every 10 years or something like that.
Yeah, I did actually get mine in like 2014. Yeah. Oh, I got to get it again soon.
Yeah, 2024. Yeah. Got to get updated. Anyway, so I got all that, and then so that was it. It was a quick appointment, but they were like, the results should come in today, and they did. So basically the glucose test, you drink this drink, they test you for if you're prone to getting gestational diabetes, which is just something that happens when you get pregnant. Babies make
a lot of people get it.
Yeah, like babies just make you get things randomly. And it's one of those things that normally it would go away after you have your baby. But the goal was to have it below 135. And I was at 118. So I passed.
Oh, that's really good. Yeah. That's really good.
So I passed. Now I don't have to do the more, like, it's not invasive,
Restrictive
but
and
yeah,
stuff.
it's like a 3-hour test, and it's a lot apparently, but I was like, yes, now that's done. And that was like the last big, like, hurdle in between, that and giving birth. Like, there's not much. Now I just go back every 2 weeks, and I think they're just probably going to check the heartbeat and, like, measure my stomach, and it's probably about it. Yeah. So I'm good. Good to go. No diabetes. Hopefully. This was just like, I'm low risk to developing it. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've only got a couple more months. As long as you don't just like eat mass amounts of sugar, then I think you'll be
just
okay.
by the spoonfuls, But yeah, so that was that, and I passed, and so we're good to go with that.
Yay!
Yeah, don't have to worry about that.
Any other baby updates?
I'm trying to think. So
Nursery?
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's the other thing. See, I guess it has been a while. So we pretty much set up the nursery, is pretty much done. Like, all the furniture's built and everything. But it's very minimalistic right now because, we don't really have anything, because you wait till the baby shower to see what you get. And then after that, whatever you need, then you go out and buy. So, but we got, like, the crib, diaper changing table, got some storage. We ended up doing wallpaper. Like, it's like peel and stick wallpaper. I'll have to send you a picture. It's like it's blue, but it's like abstract. It kind of looks like this. Mm-hmm. Except it's like blue and white and just shades of blue. So it's very abstract and like flowy, and it's really cool. And we just did like an accent wall, so it's just like one wall up against the back wall. And it looks really cute. And just to add a little something to the room.
Yeah.
It was... You can
always add more if you want to,
It was a pain a little bit. I thought peel and stick would be easier, and I think it was easier than, you have to, like, put glue on the wall.
The glue
and then, because, like, the peel and stick is easy. Like, if you start to mess up, you can unpeel it and it's still sticky and stuff like that. But,
well, that's good. Yeah, that's cool.
It was very easy to fix and maneuver, but trying to get that straight,
and like lined up,
because it came in like panels. So like you did one panel and then you had to line it up like with like 7 more panels. But it looks really good. It took like maybe, I feel like it didn't take any more than 2 hours, which really wasn't that bad. But it looks really good, and it was worth it.
Yeah, baby shower in like a week.
A week. I know. Yay!
Like a week. It's crazy. Are you picking me up from the airport? Or is somebody picking me up from the airport?
Brandon will be picking you up from the airport.
Okay.
Yeah. It's Thursday evening, right?
I literally haven't even talked to my parents about like what's going on. Yeah. I'm sure my parents won't mind.
Yeah. Me staying with them.
They're probably like, is she gonna tell us that she's coming back? Like, what is wrong with this lady? I've been so busy that like sometimes I'll remember something like really important that's like in the back of my mind, and it'll like I'll bring it to the forefront, and I'll be like, oh my god, that's something that I really need to do, and then I'm like, oh well, just keep doing things. Like, oh my god, my brain's just in shambles.
But anyway,
very excited.
Yes.
Exactly 1 week from today, I'll be going to Pennsylvania. So,
yay! But yeah, other baby stuff. That's about it. I mean, we got like 2.5 months to go. Can you believe that?
Yeah, October, November. Yep. 2.5.
2.5. Yeah.
The 12th. Is that right?
Well, his due date is December 10th.
10th, okay.
But, I mean, who knows? It could be around that. So
you never know.
Yeah, so I just can't believe it's flying by now. But something else funny that happened to me, which is like kind of pregnancy, baby related, but on Monday I streamed for like the first time in like 2 weeks or so. And I don't know, like, bodies when you're pregnant just do weird things. But like, so I streamed for about like 3.5 hours, and
That's pretty long.
yeah, and so like, if you watch my streams, like I tend to sit like this and I cross my legs, so my left is over my right, just because I don't know, it's comfortable, and also usually there's a cat around, so like I try not to get in her way because that's how we do things. So anyway, but my leg was like crossed for, it could have, I don't know how long, but that's just how I sit, like usually when I stream and play games. So literally I ended stream and I got up and the bottom of my left foot was like hurting. Like it was hurting. And I was like, oh my gosh, like why is it hurting? I looked down and took off my sock and compared my left foot to my right foot. It was so swollen. It was so swollen. And it wasn't it wasn't like I cut off circulation and you get tingles and you can't feel your
that's
leg.
what I thought maybe happened. I was like, that happens to me all the time.
No, it was like, because, you know, in the third trimester, they're like, oh, you're more prone to swelling just because it's just what happens. But, like, yeah, sitting down for 3.5 hours and, like, having my leg over my right, like, the bottom of my left foot was, like, swollen. And I was
That's so weird.
It was so weird. It went away. Like, everything's, like, it's not swollen anymore. But I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I have to, like, I guess be careful how long I stream and how I sit and stuff like that.
Yep, for sure.
Because, like, you know, the longer also, I did get compression socks. There's not much separating me from an old man right now.
I need them too.
Yeah. So I got compression socks and I was like, I'm going to have to like, wear these during the day and wear them during stream. And so you keep the blood flowing and stuff. But I was like, oh my gosh. So I put those on and just like kept walking around because I also, as a pregnant person, am prone to possible blood clots as well. So I was like, oh my God.
Blood in that foot.
Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, my foot. And Brandon was like, oh my gosh. I was like, yeah, it was like the bottom.
Foot is so big.
Yeah, the bottom part of my foot just was like puffy. And I was like, oh my gosh. But it's good now.
That does not look good.
I was like, that is not okay. Aww. But that was a weird experience because I was like, that doesn't happen. Like, sure, my legs fall asleep, but like,
no, that's completely different. Yeah, I've never had that happen to me before.
No, it was alarming because it felt fine until I got up and like ended stream and walked away, and I was like, ow. I was like, this does not like feel right. This does not feel good, and I looked at my foot and I was like,
weird.
That is a different size than my other foot.
Oh no. Oh my gosh.
So yeah, those are my adventures.
Pregnancy updates.
Yeah, those are my pregnancy adventures and whatnot.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that you're healthy.
Yes.
You're on track.
Yes.
You and Ollie are on track.
Yes.
And his little bedroom is all ready for him.
Yay!
So cute. So cute.
Yes.
Hold on. Let me check if Fernando is still here.
Okay.
It's a secret.
It's a secret.
I'll be right back.
And now we go to break.
Now we'll have an ad break.
From our
Do you
sponsors.
not have any pants? Get yourself some pants today. Just kidding. I have pants on.
From our sponsors.
Oh my God. Look at Guillermo. Oh, you can't see him.
No, I can't. Oh my. What does he want out?
No, he's just laying. What are you doing?
What was that?
Somebody listening to music outside.
Love that.
In the car or something. He is still here. He is still here in the house.
Nice.
So I cannot tell you the secrets yet.
Okay.
But he will be leaving soon, so.
Okay.
In the meantime, let's talk about some video games.
Yes.
I started playing. What did I start playing? Did I start playing more than one thing? No.
You started playing Resident Evil, right?
Yes. On this, just a couple days ago, this past Sunday, we started playing Resident Evil Village. We only played maybe like 3-ish hours, maybe 4.
Okay.
What about 4 hours? I love it so far. It's really cool.
Yeah, I didn't play it, but I watched people play it. And
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, no, I love this game. Like,
Yeah.
it's such a good game.
All the characters are so interesting and cool. Like, there's like little creatures and stuff. Like, in the last one that I played was Resident Evil 7. It was super scary. It definitely, like, it scared me a lot. That game was hard. It was hard. It was scary. It was really, like, it was really well done. Like, it was a good game. But I'm not, like, a horror gamer. Like, I don't enjoy that. We've talked about that before. So it was just, like, really scary for me. I don't want to play Resident Evil 7 ever again in my entire life. Like, I did not enjoy it in that way, you know?
Yeah.
No, but this game, I feel like this game, so far, seems very much more, like, puzzle-oriented. And it's just, like, the intricacies of it are, like, really cool so far. I really like it so far, so I'm excited to play more on Sunday. And we're also doing a Bob Ross stream.
Oh, yes. Because you hit your goals, so you gotta now paint.
Yes, we've reached our goal for Bob Ross stream. So let me, hold on.
Okay.
So, like, this.
Oh my God.
You think that the headphones are going to go on?
Okay. Does it work?
So, like, this is, like, the best thing in the whole world.
It really just suits you.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I really like it. So I think I'm going to wear it, like, outside of stream,
You
too.
You should.
Yeah. So, yeah, Bob Ross stream is happening. Very exciting.
Yes. It's very exciting things.
I'm going to be doing a Bob Ross cosplay of sorts, if you couldn't tell.
Yes.
And that's going to be happening on either Monday or Tuesday of this upcoming week before I come and visit you. So very soon, although once this podcast is out, it will have already happened. So go watch the VOD. Go watch the VOD and enjoy me attempting to do a painting. I have a good feeling that the painting that I do is going to be really bad.
Well, I don't think so. I feel like you're going to pull it off. Let me see.
Thank you. But also, I haven't painted in like 10 years. It's been so long. It has
been a while.
It has been so long since I've like actually genuinely sat down and like painted a picture, you know?
Yeah. We did pick, we picked hard ones.
I like both of the ones that won. Those are the ones that I would have picked too. Yeah. So then I'm going to do those two against each other today.
Okay.
And then we'll pick one.
Yeah, I like them both. Those are the ones I voted for. But I was also like, yes, I want to make sure she has to a challenge.
I think they're all kind of difficult, except for I think the mini waterfall one would have been easiest.
Yeah. Because you got trees in this one, different colored trees.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got a lot of depth in there. Even in the other one, there's a lot of trees and the reflections.
All of them, yeah. I don't know how to do any of that. So I literally don't know how to do any of that. So hopefully Bob will guide me
in the right direction
and teach me what I'm doing, because I'm just going to copy what he does. Like whatever he's doing, I'm going to just mirror him and hopefully it'll work out in my favor. I don't know. So
no, it'll be good.
We'll
it'll be
see.
Fun. But yeah, so if you're watching this now, it's already happened. Yeah, go check it out. It's probably going to be a good time. It's probably going to be chaos, but it'll be a good time.
It's definitely going to be chaos. We'll probably have some adult beverages. I don't know what Bob would drink. I feel like Bob would drink like kombucha or something.
I was like, I don't know if he's drinking, some tequila.
He's just getting wasted on his Bob Ross streams in the 1980s.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Bob. What a guy. But yeah, that's not video game related, but it is stream related. So whatever. Tangents. That's what this whole podcast is, just tangents.
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, no. Stream has been really, really good lately. We've just been playing like a lot of Mario Kart. We played Mario Tennis 64 the other day. That was super fun. It reminded me of Jess and I's childhood. We literally were like, we thought that we were like superstar tennis players because we played Mario Tennis.
Yes. We literally
would do the tournaments and like pretend to be the characters.
Yeah.
Aww, so cute.
Yeah, we were always Daisy and Peach.
Yeah. I think that
Good.
game is the first game that Daisy was in.
That's the first game I remember seeing her.
Yeah, she might have been like in one of the Mario Brothers games,
Probably. It's just,
and maybe even like as a different character, but like it was
yeah.
like their first. But I don't know. Anyway,
But yeah, no, that brings
what
us
about
back
you?
to
Oh,
the
you
old
started a
times.
new game
I
too.
did start a new game.
I did not get to see any of it. I'm sorry.
That's
I was
okay.
out doing things in the world, but I did lurk because I
Yes.
love you.
Yes. But that's okay. Yeah, we started playing Guardians of the Galaxy, which I it came out last year, I think, at some point, but I heard so many good things about this game, like when it came out, and I just sat on my hands and just never bought it because I had other games that I was playing. But finally I was like, no, I want this game, and I've heard amazing things. Plus I love Marvel and all that stuff, so like I was like, I love the Guardians of the Galaxy, so I think this will be a lot of fun, and heard good things, so I was like, I'm gonna do it. Yo, this game is so good.
Oh,
Like,
amazing.
if you are like, I don't know, whatever, it's entertaining, it's fun, it starts off with a bang, like right away. It's so far so good. I'm like,
It sounds 100% believable because it's Guardians of the Galaxy, so.
yeah, but it's a lot of fun, and I can't wait to play more because like, I don't know, it's a really good game that you could just keep going. It's hard to stop playing.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah. So is it like linear, like story based, or is it like a little bit open world? Like,
it's story based so far. Like,
okay.
yeah, you're just going through.
There's no like
story.
side quests or anything like that.
No, not yet, at least. Okay. I pretty, like I said, it starts off with a bang, so like a lot is happening right away, and it's kind of one of those things that I don't know if it's just like, if it's going to be that way the entire time, or if it's just the beginning of the game, so we'll see. But I think we played about 2.5 hours of it, and it was just, a lot happened. And it's awesome. It's so fun.
Aww.
But
I have to watch some of your VOD.
Yes, it's
to get the feels.
It is. We'll play it. We might play it Friday, maybe. We'll see. Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Oh, I think Fernando left.
Okay.
Here's my little update. It's really not tea. I'm just excited about it. It's just something exciting that we're doing.
Yeah.
His birthday is on the 2nd.
Okay.
And I'm going to be in Pennsylvania because I'm going to be there for your baby shower. Yeah. So he was really bummed out about that because, it's his birthday, and he was like, you're not going to be here for my birthday. I'm going to be all alone. So on Saturday, I made him take off of work, and like, he never gets off of work on the weekends, like ever. He's like never taken a day off of work on the weekend.
Yeah.
While being at this job. And I was like, you have to take off of work. I'm not telling you why. And we're going to the Renaissance Fair.
Oh my gosh.
And he's never been to the Renaissance Fair.
Yeah.
I've never been to this one, obviously, but I assume that they're all pretty similar.
Yeah.
But he's never been, and I invited his brother and sister to come up, like, with their significant others. And so his brother's not able to come, but his sister is coming with her fiance and surprising him. Like, he doesn't know that they're going to be here. So they're coming tomorrow, and then on Saturday we're going to go to the Renaissance Fair, and I'm just so excited. I got like a little outfit for him. I got a little outfit for me, and we're going to go and we're going to drink mead and we're going to watch the joust, and it's going to be so fun. Like, cuz like I feel like it's very, for him at least, like he has just never done anything like that before, and I know that he would love it. Like I know that he would love it so much because they have like all that like Renaissance, like all the stores and supplies and all the shit that you can buy, like, is so fun. Like, and it's also very like, he loves like Game of Thrones and like fantasy stuff, so I know that he's gonna love that vibe. So I'm just really excited to see him like get excited about it.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Have a good time. So that's what we're doing.
That's so fun.
I'm also just excited because his sister's coming to visit, and he doesn't know. So I'm just excited for him to be like, what the, like,
surprised,
and he gets so excited about everything. So it'll be fun to just see his reaction.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so we're like celebrating his birthday on Saturday since I'm not going to be here. So It'll be fun. I'm really excited to like get all dressed up and go to the
Yeah.
fair. Yeah, it'll be really good.
Oh my goodness, that is fun.
But other than that, I don't have, I mean, I'm going to see you.
Yeah.
And then right after that, literally like a couple days after that, I got to go down to LA, and I'm going to be in LA for like a week because we're going to TwitchCon.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to TwitchCon. We're going to a show on the Friday of TwitchCon to see A Day to Remember and Movements, which is one of my favorite bands. I just figured, yeah, A Day to Remember, A Day to Remember, The Used, Movements, and Magnolia Park, which I like all of those bands, but I'm most excited for Movements. Movements is one of my favorite pop punk bands. Like, I love them. I literally had a dream about them. And then the next morning, Lauren called me and she's like, hey, like, did you get your ticket for the Day to Remember show? And I was like, no, let me look it up right now. So I was like looking it up, and I was like trying to figure out what the lineup was.
Yeah.
And I was like searching on their Instagram and searching on other people's Instagrams and like trying to figure out what the lineup was. And Movements is on the lineup. Like, they're gonna be there. And I was like, I just had a dream about like hanging out with them. Like, isn't that so weird?
Yeah. That you
I don't even know what these people look like, but I had a dream about them. It's just so weird. Yeah, I was so excited because I've never seen them and I love them. So on the Friday of TwitchCon, we're going to that show. And then on Saturday of TwitchCon, there is like another party that's happening after the con. So it's like another show pretty much. Yeah. And then like a couple days later, after TwitchCon ends, it's like 2 or 3 days later, we're going to see My Chemical Romance.
Nice.
So like, it's just like,
go, go, go.
I don't know if I'm going to survive. I'm not lying. I am old and I just don't know how this is going to go, but I'm going to do my best.
Yeah.
I will finally be back in my home probably like mid-October, which is just, I just don't know. We're going to see what happens. I hope that I can push through. It's going to be a long, long first couple weeks of October. Well, long starting like now, starting tomorrow, pretty much. So.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It'll be fun though.
It will be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. Just like constant fun.
Yeah.
I'm going to be like, I hate fun.
I can't do any more fun now.
I can't do it. I can't. But yeah, I am excited. It's just going to be one of the craziest couple weeks that I've had in a long time, for sure.
I'm like, go, go, go now. Like, it was like beginning of September until like mid-October. And then I told Brandon, I was like, we are not doing anything for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
I was like, this kid is going to come out in December. I was like, you and I just need to like chill for the last like, month and a half.
Once he comes out, you're not getting any rest.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, we'll be home, but I was like, this is just gonna be completely different. And I was like, I don't want to, like, I mean, I can't physically like travel far away anymore after the Outer Banks, but we gotta hang out with the cat. We gotta stay home and just chill because I don't want to keep leaving this cat every weekend and then all of a sudden a baby comes home.
Mm-hmm.
She'll be like, whoa,
what
you
have
guys left every weekend, and now what is that?
Now I have to deal with that?
Yeah.
She probably knows. I feel like she probably has
some kind of
instinct. Yeah.
I feel like she has to. I mean, I feel like dogs can tell. It's just that dogs are more compassionate than cats. So I feel like Schmidt. So I feel like Schmidt is like, I know what's going on here. I know the situation, but you're still mine. So
yeah,
that thing can wait, and I don't really care.
Like, I don't care about its poopy diaper.
I don't care about that thing.
What about my litter box?
Yeah, I need my poop cleaned. I need my butt wiped. Do it.
Oh.
But she lays, I'm sure, actually, she's probably in there right now, in the nursery. Right next door. She's probably laying in there. She's been laying in there, and anytime we're in there doing stuff, like, she has jumped into the crib.
Aww.
Which is great, but also, like, not a good thing, but is a good thing, because I want her to, like, put her scent over everything so she feels comfortable.
Yeah.
Because obviously...
Yeah, cats are, like, weird about babies.
Yeah.
Maybe it's different if it's, like, your baby, but I know that they definitely are, like... I have had multiple of my own cats come in contact with babies, and they're literally just like,
What is that? I'm gonna see myself out.
It's just like,
Yeah. No, I think
no.
because for some reason, like, your baby, like, they can tell it's yours somehow. Like, they could tell that's like their owner's child. So I
Yeah.
don't know, but luckily, the first couple of months, well, more than the first couple of months, but like he'll just lay there, so she can like walk up to him and like sniff him and get to know him.
He will be laying there, but
Yeah.
he will also probably be crying.
Yes, he might be crying every now and then, and she probably won't like that. But like,
Yeah,
as
he
far
won't
as
make
like
a lot of noise
he's
until
not,
he's probably like
yeah,
a couple months old.
he's not gonna chase after her. He's not gonna grab her. He's not
No,
gonna. So
no,
like,
no,
so
no.
she can actually get used to him before he becomes mobile, and then we gotta yeah, deal with that then. But
Aw, so cute.
I know. I'm like, I just want you guys to be best friends. And Schmidt, don't lay on top of him, but you can lay next to him.
Yeah. The baby, he needs to breathe. Thank you, Schmidt.
Well, that's literally why I was so concerned about, I know we're talking about babies again, back to the baby segment, but we got a bassinet, and you know how you have the bassinet first couple like months that they're alive.
Yeah.
You put them in the bassinet like right next to your bed. Well, I was like, I want to do that, but I was like, we gotta find the perfect bassinet though that like it's gonna have to have a top, because I don't trust. I love Schmidt, but I don't trust her. She's gonna hop right in that thing and like possibly lay on him. So we found one that like has like
she
a
could
cover.
like scratch him and stuff, because like baby's skin is like really fragile. It's like paper.
Yeah, exactly. And she does dream, and if she's sleeping next to him, I've been cut up by her before because she like startles herself awake and
my God, that's so funny.
Yeah, because she is always attached to me in the bed. She always has to touch me. So she's been like up against me, and if she like is dreaming and like startles herself awake, like she will scratch me by accident. So sometimes, not all the time, and of course it's not her fault. But I was just like, yeah, we gotta make sure that it has like a nice mesh top, so he could sleep in there and Schmidt won't hop in there. But
yeah,
I want them to be best friends, but don't suffocate my child, Schmidt. Okay?
I think probably the first couple nights she's gonna have to sleep in a different room.
Yeah, she's gonna have to,
just so that you guys can have some peace of mind, and then she could make her way back in after a little while. But
yeah, because I mean,
I know that first initial like couple weeks, even months, is like overload. I think for most people. Yeah,
so we'll have to see. But we found a top. Like one that has a top, so that shouldn't be a problem. And she's just gonna have to adjust.
Yeah.
And she will. But
she will. It'll be a lot of adjusting for everybody. So
yes.
Here's an update. Today I'm going to be making cheesecake bars.
What?
Pumpkin cheesecake bars. Yeah, I know. Unbelievable.
Can you bring me some? What?
I could probably make some for your baby shower if it goes well. I could probably make some for the baby shower.
I just want them for myself.
Which day is the baby shower, on Saturday?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I want pumpkin cheesecake bars for myself.
For me. So I'm making them for Fernando's like birthday, because he doesn't really like cake, but I know that he likes cheesecake. So I was like, I saw a recipe for pumpkin cheesecake bars, and they're like, you can grab them. Oh, God. It looks so good.
I would eat all of them. And now that I passed my diabetes test, I can eat all of them.
Now that I don't have diabetes.
I can now eat all of them. That sounds so good.
I know. They look really good, too, so I'm really excited. So I have to go to the store and do that today. I have a lot to do today. I always have so much to do, but I have a bunch of shelves that I got to work through today. Hopefully I can get them done. I don't know. We might have to finish them tomorrow. But that's what I'm doing today. And then that's it. I am going to go to a Halloween party at the end of the October.
That's fun.
The October. We're going to go back down to LA and go to like their family's Halloween party, which is always crazy as fuck, dude. It's like so many people.
Fun.
We're doing a Sonic the Hedgehog group Halloween costume. Yeah, there's like 10 people.
Wait a second. Sonic the Hedgehog group Halloween costume.
So
like,
there's gonna be a Sonic.
Yeah.
There's gonna be Fernando is gonna be Dr. Eggman because his body is literally identical.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna have Sonic, Shadow, Dr. Eggman, Rouge,
Tails?
Amy. I'm gonna be Tails.
Yes. Knuckles?
Knuckles. I think that's it. That's 8 people. There might be more.
You got the main ones.
Literally, we got like all the main characters. We're all gonna do Sonic the Hedgehog characters, and it's gonna be so bad.
But so good.
We have already established that like I was talking to the girls and we were like, we're making these cosplays like really, or these costumes like really slutty, right? And I was like, oh, absolutely.
You're gonna be a slutty Tails.
I will be a slutty Miles Tails Prowler, like.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah.
It's gonna be so bad. I cannot wait. I'm gonna make it way too obnoutious.
Wait,
like, I'm just gonna get like an orange dress and I'm just gonna like cover it in like white fur, like in a circle.
Cover the boobs,
like
cover the
Or I'll just show up in like a full fursuit. Like of Miles.
Either one is perfect. Oh my gosh.
I'm very excited. It's going to be really funny.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
So I look forward to that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was like, I bet you're either going to be like Shadow or Tails.
I would have so I let everybody else pick first.
Okay.
And like definitely some people in the group I don't think have ever like they don't really know Sonic the Hedgehog. They're just like, yeah, let's do this, you know?
Yeah.
So I just let everybody pick like what they wanted to be by like looking at pictures and being like, you know, you guys pick and then I'll just pick whatever's left over, and Tails was left. So I was like, oh, I'd love to be Tails.
Yeah.
So, but if I would have picked, I would have been
Shadow. Yeah, exactly.
Or Rouge, because like she's super hot. Yeah. And like she's got boobs. So.
But you could totally make Shadow hot. I mean, Shadow is hot. Oh, yeah,
sexy Shadow.
Right? Shadow's your boyfriend.
It's so cringy, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see everybody's costumes. Because like, anybody else at the party is going to look at us and be like, what the hell is that? They're going to be like, what are you even supposed to be?
Y'all are
like,
a bunch of animals.
I don't even think that they'll be able to like tell. I guess like we'll probably all have like ears at least. And whoever is Sonic, they better have like big spikes.
Big spiky. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I'll make them a wig specifically.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
It's going to be pretty funny. Yeah. I'm pretty excited about it.
That's incredible.
Oh but yeah. Gosh. And then I mean, for stream, you and I both should be doing like Halloween costumes this year. I think it would be fun to do that.
We should. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I might have to just be toothless or something because my kigurumi, because that's probably all that's going to fit me.
Yeah. Well, and luckily for stream, you only really see from here up. So like you could just on. Yeah, you don't even have to really put a full costume on, you know.
But yeah, we could definitely like have a co-stream Halloween party. That would be fun.
Yeah. Well, I am planning on doing a Halloween party stream. We're currently at like 70% of our goal.
There you go.
To do it. So it would be really fun if we could do like something like where people could like be on a call in the party so that like I'm not actually just alone. That would be really funny. That would be so funny. Wait a minute. I'm having so many ideas now.
There you go.
Hilarious. If there were people like on stream with me, but like just dressed up in their costumes, just like sitting there like, I love this party.
Yeah, this is so fun. Yeah, everyone has to get on a video call. Funny. And just I'll have like little
make
cameras
for everybody, and then I'll like hand them, and then they have to pretend to like pick up the drink.
Yep,
a virgin one
like,
for you.
Here you go. Yes.
Oh my gosh, yeah. But yeah, hopefully we reach that goal because that would be really fun. And definitely.
Yeah. We should
excited to throw a Halloween party on Twitch.
Yes. Oh.
But okay, so the other day, it was like 2 weeks ago now, but I was watering like my plants outside, and Oni was in the window. He was inside the house, and he got really, really excited and like stressed out, and he like scratched the screen, and it had like a hole in it. Or there was like a little hole in the screen.
Yeah.
So I was like, shit, like that sucks. Whatever. I'm gonna have to buy a new one before we move or whatever. Whenever we do. At night, the window got left open. And I remember I woke up at like 3 a.m. and Guillermo was in the bed with me. So he was there at 3 a.m. But then at like 5 a.m. I wake up to I like shot up out of bed. I was like, because I hear like like outside, and I was like, what is that?
Oh my gosh.
I was like, is that a cat? And so I was like, oh my God, Guillermo. So like I shot up out of bed, and I like ran to the front door, opened the front door, and Guillermo is like on the front stoop, and there's like another cat like near him.
No.
And Guillermo comes into the house. He runs in the house.
Yeah.
And he is covered in car oil. Like he has oil like all over his head, on his back. His paws are all black and dirty. And I was like, oh my God, I was so scared. So scared. And he was fine. He didn't get cuts or anything. Like he didn't get injured in any way. But like what he did is he went into the screen and he pushed himself through the screen and ripped it open. like a huge rip in the screen. Like he must have stuck his head in it and then just kept going, and he
forced himself through
a huge hole in the screen. And he must have been out there for like hours. Like a couple hours he was out there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Playing in oil.
Car
and so
oil.
Then it was like 5 a.m. and I'm scrubbing him down with dish soap to get the oil off of him, because at first I used like puppy shampoo, and I was like, this is not working. And then I remembered the commercials.
Yeah.
Where they saved the ducklings.
Yes. So thank God for those commercials.
Guillermo was a duckling. So the dish soap took it off right away. So yeah, and I don't even have Dawn, so any dish soap. But yeah, it took it off right away. But then of course he was all wet, and I had to give him a bath at 5 a.m. because he went outside fighting another cat, like fighting the neighborhood cat. Like
Guillermo, stop.
And it sucks because I was at the vet like a week before that with him. Yeah. Or no, maybe a couple weeks before that. But I took him to the vet just to have like a checkup. He was good. And I told the vet, I was like, I'd like to get some flea medicine for him, but she didn't prescribe me any. So I was like, whatever, like, it's not a big deal. He doesn't go outside. He doesn't need flea medicine. Yeah. So then the next morning, that morning, I guess, he was like sitting on the couch, and I found like 5 fleas on his face.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So now I have to get him flea medicine. So I'm hoping that I can just call the vet and be like, hey, I was in there a couple weeks ago. Can you just prescribe me some flea medicine? Yeah. Because Oni has flea medicine, so like he doesn't get fleas.
Yeah. So how did he get them? Just
from
being outside?
He was fighting with another cat.
Oh, okay. From that morning. Okay.
Yeah, from that cat. They probably literally jumped right on. I mean, I'm sure that they came in contact because they were very close, and they were like yowling at each other or whatever you call it. Yeah, it was the cat fight sound. That's the sound that I heard that woke me up. I was like,
like, oh, cats are battling. There is a battle outside.
Oh, it scared me so much. I was so worried.
Well,
but
luckily they didn't actually like fight each other.
I know. Yeah, Guillermo doesn't know the outside world. He doesn't.
I'm sorry, Guillermo, but like this is what I tell Schmidt all the time. I say, Schmidt, you cannot go outside because I'm sorry, babes, you are a pussy. Yeah. Literally and figuratively, like you are a little like wuss, and I am so sorry, but you will get murdered out there.
Yeah, he does not know how to defend himself. Are you kidding me?
I was like, you guys don't.
He does have claws, so that's good.
I mean, Schmidt has claws too, but I'm like, you don't know how to use them, girl. You don't know. No. You don't know how to street fight. Oh, look at him.
He's so small. His little paws.
Oh my gosh. He's like, Mom, I did a good thing. I fought that cat. I protected our home.
No, you may not go outside again.
Oh my gosh.
But he's so funny because then I bought this stuff to like seal the screen.
Yeah.
And it just looks like the screen. Like I'll get a new screen before we move, but like for now I was like, I don't want to replace the screen and have them just do it again. Like I literally feel like they were like working together at this point. Oni and Guillermo are like out to get me.
Conspiring.
Yeah, so I was like, I'll just get this stuff to like replace, or it's like it looks like screen, but it's tape, and you just like put it on there on both sides, and it like seals it. And Guillermo still is just like trying to get out of the screen. He goes up to it and he's like, "That ain't right."
That's not correct.
Oni literally goes and he rips the tape off with his teeth.
Oh my gosh, they're working against you. They've formed a mutiny against you now.
Yeah, literally.
Little small mutiny that, Guillermo.
They're like, "Cass, you human." Yeah.
Guillermo got a taste of the outside, and now he's like, "Oh my
I'm
God,
going." No, I'm like, you are not allowed to go out there. There are clearly other cats out there, and they will F you up, bro. Yeah. Like, they do not care. They do not care about you.
No, they will mess you up, son.
Yeah, they're not trying to hang out with you. That's for sure. So you have to stay inside and be a good baby.
Yes.
But yeah, that is a story that happened in the past couple of weeks, and it was.
Oh my gosh.
It was a moment.
Oh my gosh, yeah. No, I can't. Schmidt's not. Nope. Schmidt's not allowed outside.
Nope.
I'm like, you are an indoor cat, you're fat, and you don't know how to fight. And you can't fend for yourself. You don't know what you're doing. You run 100 yards and you lay down because you're tired. I'm like, you're screwed. Like, you're screwed if you get outside. Because she's gotten outside, not on purpose, but like at my parents' house, they have a big backyard, and she's gotten out before, and she's just sprinted across that backyard a few times while we all chase after her, and then eventually she'll get tired, so she gives up. She gives up and she plops over. She's like, "Okay, I'm just kidding.
Like, all right, I'll go back in now.
I'm like, "See, look at this. You can't even get away from us." I was just kidding. I'm like, "See, you can't even run like multiple times. How are you supposed to escape foxes and stuff like that? Like, you'd be screwed out here by yourself, girl. You have it good in here. You have a good life."
Yeah, no, there's rabies out there.
Yeah, it's like those like TikToks I've seen where like owners like talk to their dogs and they're like, "Did you know that like 1,000 years ago you had to there was no one here to take care of you. There was no house. You had to fend for everything that you ever wanted. Do you realize that that's how your life would have been?" Like, just
and
talking.
The dog's like,
yeah, the dog's like, like, do you realize how good you have it now that you don't have to do anything?
You asshole.
You literally don't have to do a single
freeloader.
Yeah.
I know. And they still just give you so much grief all the time. It's like, dude, can't wait to have kids.
Yeah, I know. This is what that's like.
It feels like it.
Yeah, maybe the kid will be slightly more grateful than the cat, because cats don't.
True.
Cats don't care.
So.
Cats are just like,
of the time, at least.
You fed me? Duh. Like,
give me more, please.
Yeah,
thank you. Thanks. It was not good enough.
Oh my gosh. Well, I think that's a good story to end on. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot, and now I remembered, so I'm glad that I got to share it with you. Yes. Obviously, we need to speak of our cats at least one time for a podcast.
It's literally going to happen every time. But we do have to have like an animal dedicated podcast to talk about our animals, the rulers of our lives.
Literally, though, I'm about to, after we end the podcast, I'm going to go take Oni on a walk, like, right away, because he's just in his cage, and he's like,
"I'm ready!
What are you doing?
Stop talking!
Why am I in here?" I know.
Stop talking to other people and take care of me. But, like, that was good. I'm glad we woke up.
Like, literally my motherly instincts kicked in, because I
my son.
I was like, what does that sound? And then I was like, Guillermo. Immediately was just like, I knew right away that something was wrong with Guillermo.
Yes.
Like, And I feel like usually I would hear a sound like that and I wouldn't think
Yeah.
Guillermo. I'd be like, oh, there's some cats outside fighting.
Yeah.
Why would Guillermo be out there? But for some reason, my gut said Guillermo right away. And I was like, straight to the door. So,
that is my son.
yeah. Luckily, he's fine.
Yeah.
He's completely fine. He just might have a couple fleas. Hopefully. That's why I remembered, because you said he was scratching himself. And I'm like, oh, no.
Oh, the fleas.
So I'll have to give him a little. I have like some flea bath stuff for cats. That's like, it's just like a foam that you put on them.
Yeah.
So might have to try that today and brush him out and make sure that it doesn't have too many at least. And luckily, unless you have like a lot or like multiple pets, like because Oni has medicine, if a flea jumps on him and bites him, it'll kill the flea.
Yeah.
So I should just put all the fleas on Oni.
Yeah. Just be like,
That's
Oni, you are the sacrificial lamb of the fleas right now.
Because
shake them all.
Yeah, he just like just murder all the fleas for Guillermo, please.
Yes,
luckily, like one of the animals is defending us against fleas, and the other animal is creating infestation. No, I'll get him some medicine.
Take care of your brother. Kill the fleas. Oh my goodness. Well, that's a good way to end podcast today.
Yep. This is the end of the podcast.
The end of the fleas, hopefully.
Love you guys. Take care of yourselves. And we will see you guys
next week.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Meow.